So is this me? Come to look there.
Who's me? You.
Right. Keep that in. Live backstage at Wireless Festival at Finsbury Park, and I'm super excited. I got my mate ArrDee here. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Girl.
Do you know what I have to say to you, yeah? Last time you was on my show, I went viral because of you.
So that
We did nothing. We did a little dance to like Daneo. I think we were skanking to Daneo.
I remember.
The amount of your fans in my DMs like, oh, what's he look like? How tall is he? Oh, he's so buff. What's his voice like? Is it really that deep in real life? Da, 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 da. Watch him now.
Everybody said this. I don't think my voice is that deep though.
It is very deep.
It's not. It's because I'm small.
It's got nothing to do with your size, bro.
My voice ain't that deep.
Your voice is. Like, I know men that have had their voice broken in it. Yeah, like, hold it in it. Yes, my voice is deep. Men are like, hold it. It's a good thing. Anyway, how are you?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright.
Not your first time at Wireless.
No, it's
First
not.
time on main
First
stage.
time on main stage, yeah.
Just for the tea, I was backstage getting my makeup done while she was on. Bro, the crowd.
The blessing is the crowd love me.
You dropped a new song in your set.
Yeah.
Hello, mate.
Just. Yeah.
Hello. How did
Hello,
that?
mate.
Hello, mate. How did that go? Because you know sometimes people will be tweeting like, "Oh, I've come to see an artist, but I'm not trying to hear new songs." How did the crowd react to that?
It's always one where like, they're excited to hear a new song. The first hook either goes down, it never goes down bad, but either goes down crazy or like alright. But obviously the bridge is Kyla, big up Kyla.
Big up
and
Kyla.
it's the tell me, I need to know. So that builds it up and everybody's singing. So then by the time I'm like 1, 2, 3, they're jumping. They don't even need to know the hook at that point. It's comfortable. It's not out of something that too far. Do you know what I'm saying? We get wavy, splash, sun comes up, splash. She like the starlit flash. I'm the vibe, I'm running the gun.
And you're no stranger to a cheeky sample. I'm not gonna lie, I love a cheeky sample, and I love a bit of garage, and so do you.
It's a love-hate thing with me and samples.
I was gonna say, so talk, because that is another thing that's like trending on Twitter. Like people love it, then they don't love it, then they do love it, then they don't love it.
I think it can be done well. Yeah. So even to a certain extent, sometimes I'll listen to some of my sample songs and be like, oh, it's sampled a bit too much or whatever. And even though the song's doing well, as I love music, like that's just, I've always have. So yeah, it's the thing where I try and do it well, and I don't want to rely on the sample.
I get that.
Too much. So I'd never have my sample and then sing the same melody.
No.
And then the same bars, and then change 2 bars, and that to me is a cover song rather than a sample.
Word.
So there's a fine line, but sampling, if you look at Kanye West's biggest song,
sampling is
just
like,
because you might not know the sample because it might be from an old school jazz band from 1950s that you have never heard of. Even like, yeah, I'm not gonna name drop songs. There's loads of songs that
sometimes I will hear a song and be like, my mum be like, oh, that's sampling.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But my nan will know certain samples that are from, like, literally, like I'm saying, like the 70s and the 60s and all of that.
Talking about family and your nan, we see that you just bought a new ass.
Yeah, nan.
Big up you. Like, remind everyone how old you are.
Yeah, 19.
He's 19, bro.
I bought the house when I turned 18, but it's just gone through, so I've just moved in.
I'm so like, so happy for you.
Let me just. That's my only flex. So.
Like of all the flexes to have. On God, I think I was in between 2 unis at 19. Like that was my flex. Like, oh, which uni to go to?
No, that's mad. I got told I'm not allowed back to college, which is and a music college, and a flu. So my 18
what did you do?
It just I wasn't concentrating very much. Okay. So yeah. Big up Northbrook.
Big up the college, but maybe them doing that actually means that you're here now.
There we go.
But talk to us about buying the house. Like I can imagine that is on the to-do list, but like I feel like you've done it early, and that's amazing.
You know what it was? For me, it's not. Like, it is early for my age and for someone that's doing what I'm doing. And I'm not cussing any rappers, but it's absolutely fine to blow in your first 3 years and lose your head a little bit and buy chains and da. But I always, in my head, manifested being where I'm being and knowing that I was going to get somewhere. And since you can ask all of my lot, from the age of about 14, that's not my house, that's my mum's house.
Yeah.
So when I was about 14, so mum, I'm going to do music, I'm going to blow, I'm going to buy you a house. And you're never going to work a day again in your life.
What did she say when you said that?
What?
All right, love. Yeah. What do you want for dinner?
No, I'm chatting. She's almost not less gas. She's over the moon all the time. Everything I'm doing, she's sharing it. I got a proper Facebook mum.
Have you got a Facebook
every
mum?
5 minutes, proper
I love
Facebook
that. Does she
mum.
show you off to the aunties?
Yeah, all of it, proper.
Chat?
Yeah, proper. But because all my manifesting and all my books and things like that I've read come from her. She's almost less surprised than I am. Not less gassed, but less surprised. Like, I knew you was gonna do it.
Yeah. So because she would see it from a different perspective, innit? Like, she gave birth to you anyway.
Yeah,
so
it was always like, a lot of mums, and I don't recommend it for everyone because you have to have your bread and butter, but she was always like, she never advocated that you need a backup plan or you need da. She was like, if you want to do this,
you can do
want to
it.
go the whole Barry, full guns blazing. You know
the whole Barry?
Yeah, give it the
I
Barry.
mean, give it the Barry, yeah? Pick up, Mum. Give it the Barry, guys, yeah?
Give it the Barry.
Pick up, Mum.
Whatever you want to do in life, give it the Barry.
All right, I'm going to run with that. That's going to stick in my mind. Anytime I feel like I can't do nothing, I'm going to remember ArrDee's mum said, give it the Barry, girl.
Give it the Barry, girl.
As let's talk about Come and Go. It's done amazing. And then you linked up with Black Sharif, which I think was so sick.
Yeah, man.
Talk to me about that. How did that happen?
So he showed love basically from body. And not like we didn't keep mad in touch, but like we reciprocated the love and we were in contact. And then Come and Go happened and it done well in the UK.
Yeah.
And then about 2 weeks in, it started taking off in Niger and in Ghana.
Rah.
And we wanted to do our remix anyway. And then it was kind of my idea of let's do an outside of the UK remix. And then we spoke a little bit. I had a booking out in, I can't remember what the festival was called, but a big festival out in Niger. And we was linking up anyway.
Okay.
And so I was just like, let's see if he wants to do it. And he loves the song anyway. And it was, I think it was like number 4 or 5 in the charts out there.
Yeah, it's
so
mad.
yeah, it was just one of them things of like, let's make it happen. And
he's such a G as well. Like,
yeah,
I feel like
mad
lyrically,
cool. He brought me out on his set out there
Sick.
for something separate. So yeah.
I love it. All right, last question. Obviously, we're here backstage at Wireless. You're chilling for a bit, yeah? Anyone you're really looking forward to see? Like, because, you know, you're an artist, which is sick, but...
I was going to point to...
Where are you pointing to? Where? Oh, wait, Roddy. So I saw Roddy on Sunday's lineup last weekend. Mad.
Mad.
Absolutely mad. Mosh pits everywhere.
I bet.
I mean, are you going to be mosh? Are you going to come in the crowd with us? Are you going to do like backstage?
When's this come out?
When's this come out?
Yeah.
What, on tele? Like,
is it live?
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, I'm in the crowd. Yeah.
We're in the crowd. I
just make sure that
nobody
knows.
We'll give it some Barry and we'll be in the crowd. Guys, make some noise, please, for ArrDee.